Hey guys, it's Christian from Just Chris. So, me and Jess were just watching the latest episode of The Flash, and one thing occurred that we were really arguing about was how the timeline works. So, what I'm gonna try doing right now is answering the questions that, like, where did the Flash who went back in time go? Like, the one that. Well, I'm gonna just explain the timeline because I'm just gonna confuse everyone. I'm confuse myself just talking, so I'm just gonna show you the chart. So, the Reverse Flash is from the 25th century. Reverse Flash, which he calls home. The crisis happens in 2024. And I'm thinking approximately around 2020, the Flash got his powers. Like, initially got his powers with like, no tampering with. He just got his powers through the whole explosion of the particle accelerator with the real Harrison Wells. Now, from what I know about Reverse Flash, he was a brilliant scientist who studied everything about the Speed Force and about the Flash. And the way he got his powers was by reverse engineering all the stuff he knew about the Flash, which is how he called himself the Reverse Flash, because he reverse engineered the whole thing. So he was actually in love with the Flash, like fixated on how awesome he is. Sort of like how you get obsessed with a game and you're like, whoa, I love this game so much. It was like that to him. So, from what I know, he goes back in time and finds out that he eventually becomes a villain towards the Flash. Now, because of this, he becomes so angry and just rages out, where he becomes like, fine, I'm just gonna fall into this villain role. So, in the CW show, I feel like in 2024, he has this big battle with the Flash. Like, they fought thousands of times before, but in 2024 is where this big battle goes off, where Reverse Flash is basically saying, I'm gonna go kill you when you were younger so you don't even exist. So he goes back in time to the year 2000, which I'm thinking because now it's 2015 when the show aired, so I'm thinking 15 years ago is when his mom died. So in 2020, Reverse Flash is there solely to kill younger Barry. But if you watch the episode, you see that Barry saves his younger self and brings him into the street. As this is happening, the Reverse Flash gets angry that he saved his younger self, so he kills his mother out of just pure rage that the Flash won. By killing his mother, the Flash of this timeline ceases to exist because everything has been altered. Because in this timeline, Barry's mother is alive and his dad isn't in prison. So the whole fact of killing the mother means he doesn't exist, and it alters the timeline to what we're watching on TV now, which is the 2015 CW show. Now, I feel, and we all know that he wanted the accelerator to happen earlier. So, right now what we're watching is the alternate timeline. The reason we don't see that other Flash is because that Flash doesn't exist anymore. Because of the whole fact that the mother is dead now, the whole thing got altered. We don't know how that Barry's going to take things. Well, we do because we're watching it. But in the original timeline, that Barry doesn't exist as the Flash. So, what I'm thinking is, he knows that the crisis is still going to happen in 2024 because it hasn't changed. So something does happen in 2024. What that is, I don't know yet. No one knows what that is. But I'm thinking Back to the Future logic. Like, you know, when Marty goes back to the future, everything is different. Biff owns like this casino. He's married to his mother and all this stuff. Like, he kills the father. So I'm thinking when Harrison Wells says, I'm going back home, is he going back to this home or the alternate home where Barry is now the Flash earlier? That's what's confusing me. Because I'm thinking I see Back to the Future, alternate timeline kind of thing. The logic is that you can't go back to this timeline because of the events that happen in this one. The only way you go back to this one is if you prevent what happened in this to change it. So if Barry's mother lives, this can continue. But even if Barry lives, it might alter the timeline because the Flash and Reverse Flash have another conflict which breaks into a whole nother timeline that I don't know where it's going. So what I want to know how the show's going to explain is what is going to be the home for Reverse Flash if this is an altered timeline? what is gonna happen. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. If you have any ideas how this timeline works, like if it's gonna be like a Back to the Future timeline where the future he goes back to is really different because of his altered events, or is he gonna go back to the initial home where this all started? If you guys have any ideas how this is, please let me know in the comments. Like if you want me to do more videos like this with Jess involved, we could do more superhero kind of stuff, and we could review movies. So we just saw the Avengers, we were thinking probably reviewing that and how our take on that, like how we felt watching it. Also, Jess is gonna be probably posting a video tomorrow about what we did today, little cookie thief kind of thing. And let me know if you want speed drawing videos. I haven't really put that out there as much because of college. It's been really busy. If you want to see my crazy schedule, this is it. Bunch of school stuff. So please let me know about your input on the timeline. If you have any ideas where this will be going, and just let me know. So it was fun talking about, like, putting my thought out there. So see you guys.